You know that phenomenon where your mechanic always drives a piece of crap car? That happens with YouTubers as well. This here is my desk. It is not good. It gets the job done, but it is not good. So in this video, I'm going to be upgrading my desk here. Best Buy Canada wants you guys to know that they sell more than just electronics, which they do. They asked me if I wanted to do a little collab type thing. I'm going to upgrade my desk with a few parts from them. Even today, I think a lot of people don't realize that Best Buy is not just the place to buy electronics and appliances and TVs and that kind of stuff. Especially online, they sell like everything. So we're gonna upgrade my desk here. They asked me if I wanted to do this collaboration, and I said, yeah, because honestly, I really need an upgrade to this desk. It works, but it's all like used parts, like a used IKEA desk. I don't even know where this thing is from, no clue. That's just a couple stacked things. It gets the job done, but barely. And the biggest issue here is that I don't have kind of a segmented area. So I just have this desk. It's a mess right now because I've been filming. Everything is here, right? This is where I do all my filming. And I also do all of my casual enjoyment, like gaming, that kind of stuff for myself is here. So it's always a mess. There's always stuff on the go with game purpose. There's always stuff on the go with YouTube purpose. Just stuff all over the place here. I don't have any proper setup. My monitor here, as you can see, the arm that it is on is not strong enough to hold the monitor at all. So it's basically sitting on this credit card box and this little SSD box here. This thing I got used locally. It's fine, I guess, but like the drawers don't work because it can't support the weight. So like I actually have to have a piece of foam in there. This one is like, it doesn't even come out because it's actually supporting the weight of the thing because it's like warped in the middle. So we're gonna just go for a full upgrade here. I'm gonna be able to have two areas with the desk that I chose where I can have a professional YouTube setup and then my little casual setup as well. This is the fun part, I guess, for me in some ways. So we have the desk here. We're just gonna get that set up here. Building desks. Building desks. There's something in my primordial monkey brain that's just like so satisfied when you build something, even if it's just putting things together with a bunch of screws because they're already pre-assembled. Power supply built in. So here it is, at least at night. It's still not fully set up. It's obviously a little bit messy still, but it's getting there. Just moving things over. So do I have this set up here? Be nice eventually, you know, to get a black black drawer set there and a black drawer set there. Move those out eventually. That's actually just going to come out and go over there when I'm done. But it's just sitting there for now. Having them to be black or dark gray would be nice because it would fit in a little bit better. But I mean, this is what I'm dealing with. I don't go with the super clean, you know, nothing on my desk setup because I'm always testing stuff. This is a really nice setup for me because I have the desk here. It's not super deep because I don't want to do all of my filming here. Some stuff's going to be filmed here, especially if it needs to have a dark black background. And then some of it's going to be filmed at the old white desk, which is just if I just need a full clean background. But that's for YouTube. I think for general use, this is way better. It's not so massively deep. The screen is actually significantly closer. It is on an arm. It's just sitting down right now. I have what I have for my computer, which is a mini PC over here with a, obviously you get a card there. Down here I have some wire mess that I'm going to sort out. You could actually put your PC, depending on the setup, you could put your PC down there. Of course, it could be a desk setup like me, but you could put your PC down there, have it raised up. This is eventually going to go down, is adjustable. I'm going to move that down slightly there and probably put some type of box in there just to get all the wires out of the way so you can't see them. That'll be nice. You could also put your PC down here. Right now, for me, this is critical because this is the area where I have reviews that I'm working on. So a couple laptops that I bought down there, a couple mini PCs that I'm working on a review, some other stuff as well. So it allows me to get stuff out of the way. Most people would probably put like a PC down there. This is actually a PC that I'm reviewing. It's not my PC, but you can see how easy it is to make a nice clean setup. You could have that over there. I have my microphone arm over here. Again, it was for my white setup. So eventually I'll probably get a black one because it looks a little weird. It's contrasting. It fits with that, but I'd eventually go with probably an all dark setup. It's fine. Just an extra arm. This is just a little stand I put here because I'm working on a review of this right now. I just get the wires out of the way. I'm gonna stick this underneath, for example, just get it out of the way, just for, you know, getting some footage. So here now, what I have is I have my personal zone here. This is my zone. I mean, I'll be doing some footage as well, some testing here, but a lot of the stuff here is mine. This is where I'm gonna do my stuff. Little area over here if I can have like a sandwich or something, have some crap over there, and also notes. I'm right-handed, so it's not going to be, I'm not going to be writing over there, but I can put my books over there. This will be a little filming zone over here. I think for some people, like, I mean, you can put all kinds of stuff here. You could store stuff. I have my little D&D Legos. Pretty sick. Behind there is actually a little power bar. By the way, this desk was real easy to make. Okay, it's time jump time. I'm going to put this in the middle of the video though. I want to show you guys the monitor and the chair, primarily because I wanted to use it for a day at least, just to kind of get an idea, because I mean a chair might feel nice when you first sit in it, but if you sit in it for a few hours, it may not. I like it quite a bit. They have lots of chairs. You don't have to buy this one, but I like this one quite a bit. It does have lots of adjustability in that. The actual rolly thing on the bottom is very smooth and premium. But for me, what is probably the most important part is this kind of back piece here. The other chair that I had over there, it was really small. The lumbar support is just this little thing, and I don't know what it was about it. It kind of like dug into my spine. I don't know, I didn't like it at all. The chair was fine, but I noticed that started bothering me. This one here it doesn't have that issue. So if you actually look at the lumbar, you see back here, the lumbar sits perfectly too, right? Exactly where it should be. It just actually perfectly supports my back. Very nice. These slide up and back, so I guess it depends how tall you are, and I don't know, your posture, I suppose. I put them forward like that. Very nice. Lots of height adjustability. Obviously, I mean, it's a chair. It should be height adjustable. It works perfectly with this desk because it allows my wrists to remain pretty neutral when I'm typing. And the headpiece itself, of course, is adjustable up and down. So you can put it down like that just to kind of sit on the brim of your neck. Put it up and you can get a little bit more back of head support. Lots of adjustability for different people, but I really like that lumbar support. The cushion is nice too, and it feels premium. You know, these kind of do their thing out here. So overall, it's just a really nice chair. I mean, you don't have to spend a freaking fortune on a chair like this. You know, they have lots. They have gaming chairs, they have all kinds of stuff. But if you're looking for an office kind of a mixed-use chair like this one's really nice. So I'll put the link to the video. I'll put the link to this in the video description down below. I'm really happy with this as well. Then there's the monitor arm. Let's go like that so you can actually see. Again, I've only been using this a little bit. I was like doing more cleanup and setup yesterday. But I do have this in here. I tucked these speakers behind, they fit perfectly, and this monitor arm is great. Like, you can actually raise it up. I need to like tighten it and loosen it, and there's lots of different adjustments you can do. I'll show you in a sec. But it's nice because when I sit up properly and I'm doing things like document editing, for me, you know, I can put it up a little higher so my eyes are right in the center of this here, where the focus is. You know, I can bring it in closer if need be, if I'm looking at certain types of documents. Perfect. It feels smooth, by the way. That clicking noise is actually just a HDMI cable back there. It's fine. Adjustable like that as well, so you can tilt it as needed. I mean, if I'm sitting over there a little bit, I can tilt it. If I'm working over here and I want to use this side over here, if I'm working over there, I need to see what's going on the screen, I can tilt it that way. Of course, it does rotate up and down as well. So I've actually had a bit of a hard time finding arms because you look them up online and they always have mixed reviews and they just have issues. This thing was relatively cheap, honestly, but it's quite industrious. This is not a light monitor. It's a 1440p ultra wide 34-inch. This thing is rated to actually do quite a bit more as well. You have different adjustability, so you can tighten here, loosen that. It comes with the Allen key. If you need this to go up and down a little bit easier, it's actually a little bit light right now, so I'm going to tighten that up a little bit there. I like this one here to be a little bit more firm, so it doesn't have too much, because I don't do too much planal shift like that, just because of the position it's in. But if you're shorter or taller, or you stand up, sit down, if you have a sit down, stand up desk, you're gonna actually need it to do that potentially a little bit. That's fantastic, depending on the height. You have rotations like that, you can adjust it there. And it's very smooth as well. It's a very, very smooth monitor arm. I'm gonna be running them out here. So they're gonna run all the way through here. You have all these little areas. This just pops off. And I can get all my cables out of the way so it presents a nice clean setup. Monitor arms for me are essential because otherwise, you know, you get this giant foot here. This monitor especially has a huge foot. I don't like it. It's a really nice monitor, but the actual stand of it is, it's almost like a joke. It's so massive. It would stick out past here. So you're really able to clean up your desk, raise up the desk. Now I have another area where I can put, like, maybe I need this keyboard area for something else. I just turned on my computer. Maybe you need that for something else, right? Or that's how you want to store it. You can store it up there. Now you have a cleaner area down there. Lots of adjustability, lots of maneuverability. Even on a stationary desk like this that doesn't move, it's very useful for me because I can move it around as needed. But if you have something like a sit-down, stand-up desk, which you could get from them as well, I thought about getting one, but I decided to get this. I stand all day anyway, so it's fine. Get that instead. Nice clean setup. And this chair is really good. I also recommend checking out their chairs. They have so many. But I'll put a link to these specific ones down in the video description because I like both of them. This specific chair and that specific monitor arm, I'll put them down there. You can check them out. Okay, and here's the other thing that I got here. You can see in the background, we have my original table, the whatever one, and then I picked up this monitor stand. They had tons of them. I actually picked up a black and kind of nice wood style finish because there's a potential that I might actually migrate that to the other desk. The top piece of that actually can come off very easily, and I could just put this on top instead. If I'm looking for something with drawers and just a little bit of a brown wood aesthetic, very easy to upgrade that. But I decided to not do that here because I also wanted to show that you can easily upgrade an existing setup. So you have a desk like this, right? You have a monitor arm like the one I picked up there. That's just the old one. It's all messed up, but whatever, it's there for concept. Pick up that, or get yourself a stand like this. This is super cheap here. It's actually very easy to put together. It took me about, I don't know, 5 minutes max. 5 minutes to put it together. It's very premium. The build quality is nice. I mean, you get nice slidey, really easy slidey drawers there. It's just a simple little thing. You put it up there. You can put your monitor on top, keep it nice and clean. If you're doing recording in that, it does elevate it up a little bit too. This is a non-adjustable screen here, just a random screen that I picked up to review. So for me, it would actually be significantly too low on the desk, way too low on the desk. So you'd say, why am I doing this in general? Other than the fact to show what you can buy and do with something like this, to take an existing just table or desk, whatever, turn it into something a little bit cleaner, a little more professional. In my case, this desk here is specifically going to be used to review things like monitors and other things that I don't really want to review at the other desk because I'm gonna have to mess up my actual desk, like take off my monitor to review a monitor. It's not ideal. Yeah, I mean, this is super cool as well. For my personal use, I'm gonna be able to use this desk, repurpose it. It's not going into the garbage, just a basic whatever kind of desk or table or whatever you wanna call it. And then I'm able to just add this simple platform here, simple monitor stand here. Easy ways to upgrade your desks, easy ways to upgrade your setup. Don't necessarily have to spend a ton of money, real straightforward. Okay, now it's the next day. I just want to show everything in the daylight. I showed it at night with all of the kind of RGB thing going on. But we'll just show it in the day. It's not finished yet, but let me tell you, is it ever a nice improvement? I just walked up here now. It's around lunchtime. Walked up here now to start work and finish this video. And I walked in and I was like, oh yeah. That's clean, that looks nice. So let me show you what's going on. So other than my operating system that's slowly booting up, we got the coffee there on the left. Monitor arm is mounted. I just had it sit down before. It's actually a really nice monitor arm. I have it a little bit tight right now because I'm just fiddling around with it, but there's lots of different things you can do with it. I'll probably have it raised up like that. Just, I don't know, it gives it a little bit of a clean look there. As I sit down at my new setup, what is this video about? It's not just a review. I mean, yeah, I'll put links to these actually down in the video description down below. This desk here, this chair here, and the monitor stand that's over there. Put the links of those specifically down below. But this is not a review of these products. This is a review of, I guess, Best Buy. If you know my channel, I've done a few collabs with Best Buy. And if you know my channel, you know that I buy a lot of stuff, a lot. The vast majority of things that I review, especially expensive stuff like laptops, I buy them. I buy most of them from Best Buy, honestly, from Best Buy Canada. I buy them open box a lot of the time because they have the Geek Squad especially open box, which is like immaculate mint. And if there was something wrong, you can take it right back to Best Buy. That's nice, rather than having to return it to whatever company. They do also have a lot of third-party marketplace sellers. I have a whole video on that. They're fantastic. I buy tons of stuff on there, refurbs, open box, new stuff as well, just third-party sellers. It's fantastic. Keeps my costs down a lot, and I've never had a problem with anything from Best Buy. Like, their customer support's fantastic. I have had a couple issues with, like something got mixed up with the shipping or whatever. I went through the Best Buy interface and the customer support sorted it out. It's really nice, actually. It's very refreshing. But what this video is not just about like Best Buy in general. It's about the fact that they sell a lot more than you may think. That's why they're pushing this kind of, yes, Best Buy sells that campaign, because they want people to know that they don't just sell what is traditionally Best Buy stuff, which is like, microwaves, home appliances, refrigerators, TVs as well, and then consumer electronics, phones, computers, that kind of stuff, get video games. They don't just sell that stuff, right? Especially online, they sell everything. Chairs, desks, home furniture beyond the office. It's not just office. So when they asked me if I want to do this collab, they said, do you want to upgrade your office, get some stuff off of them? upgrade the office, pick some stuff that might be nice, show it off. I mean, I needed an office upgrade, so I said yes. But then they just said, you know, go take a look, see what we have. There's so much. There's actually so much on the Best Buy website. They have so many brands, like shipped from Best Buy or from marketplace sellers, one or the other. They have countless desks of any type you want. They have desks that rise up, the sit-stand desks. They have L-shaped desks. They have small gaming desks. They have huge gaming desks. They have professional desks. They have L-shaped desks. They have desks like this. They have lighting that you can enhance your desks with. They have lighting for your house. They have near unlimited numbers of chairs depending on what style you want. And not just office chairs like this, they have like crazy gaming chairs, and they have crazy racing chairs too. I was half tempted to get a racing chair, but then I realized that I'm not about that life, so it would be like such a weird video. Like, look at this racing chair that I don't use to race. But if you're into racing chairs, holy crap, do they have a lot of racing chairs. Yeah, so I mean, what I recommend doing here, I mean, this is the stuff that I got. It's sick. My office is really nice now. I don't know, it's just like a mental relief to have such a nice setup here where I can have things segmented out. I curated this desk, picked it out, and I was like, yeah, I really like this desk. This is good for me. Chair is a huge upgrade. My back feels nice. But I think you guys should check it out. That's the point here. I mean, honestly, I always had a really hard time buying like office furniture in general. You know, I went on dozens of different websites. They're always like crappy reviews and always like honestly, like kind of low quality stuff and whatever. From what I'm seeing on the Best Buy website, honestly, there's a ton of stuff on there, and some of it is like low cost. You can get all the way up to super premium. You get your reviews, lots of sellers. The actual like sellers themselves have reviews as well. It's not just shipped by Best Buy. There's marketplace sellers as well you can get into. So I recommend checking it out. So thanks to Best Buy for, you know, doing this video, essentially, you know, helping me really sort out my work and professional and play environment over here. It's really streamlining for me. It's springtime basically in Calgary. It's super warm out. It's like 10 degrees out of nowhere. So, you know, I feel refreshed today. I woke up today, the temperature had raised 30 degrees Celsius, and I have a sick new setup for professional and for gaming and for YouTube as well. Awesome. So check out their website, see what they have. Don't limit yourself with their traditional other, you know, sellers that you potentially go to for furniture. Check out Best Buy. I can tell you, at least from my personal experience, just from me, if you know me, you know I buy a lot from Best Buy, and so far it has been an excellent experience every single time. So check them out.